Sudha Maharshi speaks.
O Maharshis, before we journey into the cosmic creation of the worlds, hear first the divine greatness of the story you are about to listen to, the Devi Bhagavatam, the very breath of the Supreme Mother. Even the mere hearing of this sacred Purana can change destinies, awaken sleeping fortunes, and wash away the deepest sins. Once, in the city of Dwaraka, the noble Satrajit was gifted the celestial jewel Samanthaka Mani by none other than Surya Deva himself. But when the jewel mysteriously went missing, tongues wagged against the sinless Sri Krishna. He must have stolen it, people whispered. For 28 days, Krishna wandered the deep forests, battling mighty beasts and enduring fierce trials, until he found the jewel hidden inside the mountain caves, guarded by none other than the ancient bear king Jambavan. A battle of cosmic strength ensued, their roars shaking the forests, their strikes splitting trees and stones. At the end, Jambavan realized Krishna was none other than the incarnation of Vishnu, his beloved Rama of old. Falling at Krishna's feet, he offered the Samanthaka Mani and his daughter, Jambavati, in marriage. Meanwhile, back in Dwaraka, grief and despair had spread among the Yadavas. Vasudeva, Krishna's father, desperate and heartbroken, sought refuge not in weapons, not in power, but in Devi's grace. He arranged for the Devi Bhagavatam to be recited for 9 sacred days, Navaratri, with unwavering devotion. And behold, on the 9th day, as the final hymns echoed through Dwaraka, Sri Krishna returned victorious, clearing all accusations, his divine glory shining brighter than ever. Such is the power of listening to Devi Bhagavatam, O sages.
Sudha Maharshi folds his hands and looks around at the eager rishis, smiles gently, and continues to explain the greatness of Devi Bhagavatam.
O revered sages, there is yet another sacred tale that sings of the boundless compassion of Devi. Another story that reveals how even unfulfilled desires find their perfect fulfillment through her grace. Listen now to the story of Shraddha Deva and Shraddha Devi, where the Devi's power turned sorrow into joy and transformed destiny itself. Once, Shraddha Deva and Shraddha Devi, longing for a son, performed the sacred Putrakameshti Yajna. The fire gods accepted their offering, and soon Shraddha Devi gave birth, but to a daughter, Ila. Distraught, Shraddhadeva approached his guru, the great Vashishta. Vashishta consoled him, "Worship Mahadeva. Only through devotion can your wish come true." Following his advice, Shraddhadeva performed intense Shiva Upasana, Abhisheka after Abhisheka, countless Bilva offerings, endless mantra yapa. Pleased, Lord Shiva blessed him, "Your daughter shall become a son, Sudhyumna." Sudhyumna grew to be a mighty prince, mastering the Shastras, Rajaniti, and warfare. But destiny struck again. While hunting, Sudhyumna and his friends unknowingly entered a cursed forest, where all males would transform into females by Shiva's own ancient curse. In a flash, Sudhyumna and all his men became beautiful women, their horses turning into mares. Unable to return home, Sudhyumna wandered in sorrow. There, Buddha, the son of Chandra, beheld Sudhyumna's enchanting female form and fell in love. Their union blessed the world with a son, Pururava, forefather of great kings. Yet deep within, Sudhyumna longed to regain his true self. He approached Guru Vashishta once more. Moved by compassion, Vashishta invoked Mahadeva, and Shiva granted, "He shall be a man for 1 month, a woman for 1 month." But Vashishta, the ocean of compassion, wanted more for his beloved disciple. He invoked the supreme Devi herself with purest devotion, chanting, "Jaya Mahadevi Bhaktanugrahakarini, Jaya Sarvasuradhye, Jaya Anantagunalaye." Devi appeared and commanded,
"Recite the Devi Bhagavatam to Sudhyumna for 9 days. On the 9th day, his true form shall be restored."
Vashishta obeyed, and on the 9th day, by Devi's boundless grace, Sudhyumna and all his companions regained their masculine forms. Thus, O noble ones, know this: Devi Bhagavatam is not merely a scripture. It is the very breath of Shakti, the ladder from mortal pain to divine bliss. He who listens with devotion shall never be abandoned by fate. O revered sages, there is another sacred tale that sings of the boundless compassion of Devi. Another story that reveals how even unfulfilled desires find their perfect fulfillment through her grace. O noble sages, there lived the great Tapasvi Ruthavak Muni, who once radiated purity and wisdom. But fate played its dark game. A son was born to him during the Gandanta time of Revati Nakshatra, a terrible dosha that twisted destiny itself. Unaware of the true cause, Ruthavak and his wife suffered deeply. Physical sickness, mental sorrow, endless misfortunes, all brought upon them by the cruel nature of their own son. One day, the wise Garga Muni visited their hermitage. Seeing their pitiful condition, Garga Muni said, "O Ruthavak, know that your suffering is because your son was born under the cursed hour of Revati Nakshatra's Gandanta. This is the root of your endless misery." Hearing these words, Ruthavak, burning with anger and grief, cursed the Revati star itself. "Fall from the heavens, O cursed star, you who have brought ruin to my house. Fall and perish." From the divine light of the fallen star, a baby girl of unimaginable beauty was born, glowing with celestial radiance. She was found and lovingly adopted by the noble sage Pramucha Maharshi, who raised her as his own daughter. The girl was named Revathi, after the fallen star she was born from. As she grew, her beauty, kindness, and wisdom shone like the moon among the stars. When she came of age, Pramucha Maharshi prayed fervently to Agni Deva, the fire god, to find a worthy husband for her. Agni Deva answered, "O great sage, soon a valorous king named Durdama shall come. He is destined to marry Revathi." As foretold, King Durdama arrived at the ashram. Upon seeing Revathi's divine beauty, his heart was immediately captivated. Approaching the sage humbly, he expressed his desire to marry her. Pramucha Maharshi was pleased and agreed to their union. But Revathi, with innocence and devotion, made a humble request. "Father, I wish to marry only when the Revati Nakshatra shines again in the heavens." But alas, the Revati star had fallen and vanished. Unable to deny his daughter's heartfelt wish, Pramucha Maharshi, through intense tapasya, created a new Revati nakshatra in the sky. As the auspicious star rose once more, Revathi and Durdama were joyously married, their souls bound by divine grace. After marriage, King Durdama made a humble request to the sage. "O revered one, may the child born to us rule over a manvantara, a full cycle of creation." Moved by his sincere wish, Pramucha Maharshi prayed to the Supreme Devi. He opened his eyes and declared, "Perform the listening of Devi Bhagavatam 5 times. By her grace, your son will become the ruler of the 5th Manvantara." Obeying his instructions, Revathi and Durdama listened to Devi Bhagavatam 5 times with full devotion. In time, a glorious son was born to them, named Revathi. He grew into a mighty ruler, wise and strong, becoming the head of the 5th Manvantara as blessed. Later, Ruthavak Muni himself recited the Devi Bhagavatam to his cruel son. By the endless grace of the mother, even his son's heart melted and was purified. He transformed into a kind, noble, and dharmic soul, thus removing the curse from Ruthavak's life forever.
Thus, O beloved listeners, through the sacred stories of Krishna's return, Sudhyumna's redemption, and Revathi's birth, we have glimpsed the boundless grace of the Supreme Mother. These are not mere tales. They are songs woven from the breath of the cosmos itself, carrying the fragrance of devotion, courage, and divine mercy. Whoever listens with faith, whoever surrenders with a pure heart, shall surely be touched by the unseen hand of Devi and find the path illuminated by her endless love. May the blessings of Lalita Tripurasundari, the mother of all worlds, flow into your lives, and may Devi's story blossom within you as light, as strength, as bliss eternal.